a new experiment in GTA V. Today, we're going to test which car can make it through pipes that get bigger and bigger each time. From the tiniest to the most gigantic pipes in the world. Watch the video until the end, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new experiments. Hey guys, as always, it's your favorite penguin, Koki. And today we've got a new experiment in GTA 5 where we'll find out which car can drive through the pipes. And today, we've prepared a very unusual collection of vehicles, including supercars, tiny bikes, and snowmobiles. And, of course, each time our vehicles get bigger and bigger. And then we've got off-road vehicles and huge monster trucks. There are even flying cars. So today, we are going to test all these vehicles in this experiment. And make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments which car you think will make it to the finish. Well, I suggest we start with probably the most unusual car for today. It's a snowmobile. Yes, a real snowmobile. Can you imagine? It's not even the season, winter is over, summer is in full swing, but today we're still gonna try to run our experiment with a snowmobile. This is the first level. And just look at how small these pipes are. They're actually tiny. And our snowmobile is passing through them with ease. Totally easy. Okay, the second level is already a bit more difficult. Look how much bigger they are now. This is where it starts to get tricky. See how the suspension works? Pam, pam, pam! But still, we're passing through perfectly smoothly. The third level is a different color now, green. Alright, here, look. Oh, that's it! I've stopped. Look, our tracks just aren't gripping. And that's it. Unfortunately, we can't go any further. Honestly, I thought this would be much easier. But we already broke down at the third level. Well, alright, let's go get the next vehicle. Okay, let's keep going. Next up is the remote-controlled car. It's a little bit bigger than the remote-controlled car, but this is a go-kart. I'd say it's a real, proper go-kart. And here's what I want to test. I'm gonna try picking up more speed, because I think that way we'll get much farther. Hello, Snowmobile! Now that was actually dangerous. Did you see that? We were bouncing like a bouncy ball. Alright, level 4. Insane! Look at how big these pipes are. This is just... Who fixed the water pipes and forgot to fill in the hole? Alright. Whoa, easy! Perfect. Level 5. No way, this is impossible now. Just look at that. Oops. Oh! Probably shouldn't have done that. How do I get back? I can't go back. No, it's a trap. That's it, guys. I don't think I can get any further. The car just gets stuck. Man, this is only level 5 and there's still a red one after this? No way. Well, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. You really need specific monster trucks here because small cars just can't make it through at all. And most importantly, scroll down to the comments and write which car you think can actually make it to the finish line. Right now, we're testing bikes. Next up, there are real supercars and even flying cars, huge monster trucks. I feel like the Lambo is definitely gonna make it to the finish today. And the flying car and maybe this off-road buggy with huge wheel sits definitely gotta make it. And this car too, maybe it's a flying one, who knows? Or maybe this bike will just go ahead and make it right now. So, please leave a comment below, make sure to watch the entire video all the way until the end, and then you'll know for sure exactly which car actually makes it to the finish line today. Okay, third level. And we're getting through it with no problem at all. Fourth level. By the way, I can lift the wheel like this per man, just jump over all the pipes with ease. The most important thing is to get as much speed as possible. We haven't been able to beat the 5th level yet, but on this bike it was just perfect. Okay. 6th level, come on, let's go. Perfect, perfect. There you go, guys, I found. But no! Stop! What? I was just about to say that I found the perfect car for this challenge and now there's a red level? Seriously? Okay, if you don't mind, let's just, for fun, see if we can manage to get through it and not at anything even close to maximum speed. I think it's impossible. Just look at those incredibly enormous pipes. Alright, okay, let's carefully lift the wheel up together and go. I think that maybe I really shouldn't have done that. Just a little bit, it seems. Well, that's it. Damn. That's it, our bike is just stuck. Ouch! Well, that's it, for sure now. Damn, turns out you really do need to take this challenge at speed. Well, alright, we're not getting upset. We have another bike, though it's a bit smaller, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that it's a BMX can it jump too. What? Seriously? Wait, You could do that? We're just gonna glide right to the finish now. Look at those incredibly huge, massive red pipes. This is insane. Luckily, we're landing at the finish. Almost. Come on, come on, come on. Oops. No, not down. Easy. No, 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 please. How is that even possible? Oh, on the brakes we can jump, but there's one. Oh, come on, come. Glide carefully. There we go. Perfect. A little to the left. And we're at the finish. I love this BMX, guys. Every time I test it, I completely forget that it's overpowered. It jumps practically to the moon, and we can easily clear the whole challenge in a single leap. Look, we barely even touched the pipes today and still completed the challenge. That was really awesome. So, this is the first car today to make it to the finish. Now, let's go test the next ones. It's time to move on to the supercars. Just look at this incredibly cool and stylish Ferrari. It's also been specially tuned, making it really... But! There's one big but, it's a Ferrari. It's an awesome car. No questions about that, but its suspension is really low. Well, it is a supercar! But here in this challenge, what matters most is the suspension. Look at how it bounces already on the second level. That's just insane! Well, to be honest, I don't think we'll make it past the green level. We're definitely going to have problems, although we could always try to accelerate as fast as possible. Exactly! I totally forgot. Wow! Look! Perfect! Wow! Easy, easy. We did get a little tangled up at the stop, though. But the remarkable Ferrari managed to successfully make it through this challenging test. Seriously? That's really cool. That's honestly really cool. The most important thing is that our car actually passed the test with a low suspension, but at maximum speed. Let's hurry up and test the other cars. Well, it's our turn. What? Stop! Where? There was a Ferrari there! Where did it go? How? Or is this also a Ferrari? It looks like it says Ferrari. It looks like a Ferrari, but I'm not sure. Seriously! What kind of magic is this? I think someone hit the like button and the car transformed, but honestly, it looks even cooler now. Or not? I honestly don't know for sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But the most important thing to remember is that with these incredible supercars, we can actually reach top speed and our cars will just effortlessly bounce right over these pipes, as you can see. But honestly, that won't always help us. What to do next, I honestly have no idea. That's it. We're just stuck on the second to last level right now and I can't get out no matter what. The car just won't move at all no matter what I try. Okay, let's turn around and go. Oh! Or maybe. Look, now we're about to do some parkour. But honestly, if we keep doing parkour like this, it's gonna take us forever. Well, alright, at the very least, it's worth a try. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Oh look, it's actually working! I've come up with a new tactic. We're climbing up together, that's it. It's stuck. It just won't go. And the finish was so close. Alright then. Okay. What's next for us? That's a real Batmobile. Just look at that turbo booster. And its suspension is way higher. We activate the booster and just fly straight to the finish. Honestly, I'm not even pressing the gas. I haven't even started the car. We're just riding on the turbo booster. This is all really awesome. And look how well the suspension works. Well, yeah, it's not working anymore because we're at the finish. Literally in just 1 second. But I really want to show you how it can jump too. Seriously? Well, yeah, it's the Batmobile. Of course, I totally forgot about that. Just take a look at how incredibly perfectly the suspension works. Even without the turbo booster, we're still just passing all of the tests absolutely perfectly every single time. Look, hop, 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 hop. You can barely feel it at all, honestly. That's definitely a huge advantage of off-road vehicles, because when you're driving over bumps like these, the car just doesn't care. Look, hop, it shakes a little, but really doesn't matter at all. Well, right here, yeah, it shook us up pretty good, but even so, I'm sure we can get out. Almost. And whoop! And whoop! We activate the boost and get out! That's it! The iconic Batmobile is now rapidly heading straight for the legendary finish line. And now, here's a truly spectacular victory somersault. Ta-da! And now we already have 3 cars that have completed this challenge today. Let's keep going. Alright, 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 alright. Wait, what's this interesting thing we have here? Could it really be a flying car? I can hardly believe my eyes, but the sound it makes is just like what you would expect from an actual flying car. Let's take a closer look and see what happens next. Oh, yeah. It really does fly, and not only that, it actually has machine guns mounted on it and powerful turbo. Seriously? So just flying isn't enough for you, huh? Okay, that's actually really, really cool. And honestly, I think it's absolutely unmistakably clear to everyone an idiot. Honestly, this car will definitely make it all the way to the finish line. You don't even need to test it. Oops. That's it. Literally 10 seconds, and we're at the finish line. Well, I have to say, I was surprised. I thought it just flew.
but it also has miniguns, rockets, maybe even more. Seriously? Oops, we even started a little fire here. Call the fire department, quick! I'm not to blame for anything. One like is to help put out this fire. Whoa! What are these awesome off-road vehicles? By the way, this is a Hummer, but not a regular one. It's on tracks. This is gonna be really interesting to test, especially since we haven't tried this experiment with a Hummer yet. And overall, this is the first episode of this experiment. But if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to hit like so we can make them more often. Watch this. Perfect, even though it's on tracks, our car is handling all the challenges flawlessly. Okay, we just need a bit more speed, and seriously. Come on. Let's go. No, now we're running into some problems here. Easy, come on. A perfect run. I get it, if the car is off-road capable and fast enough, there's a 99.9% chance it'll pass experiment. That's actually really cool. Of course, it's not a Hummer on tracks, but overall, it's a pretty good car. This is an EVA 4x4. Let's go. Let's see what it can do. I suggest we push it to the max. Here, no brakes. This test is really without brakes. Let's go! If it makes it to the finish line, I'll be shocked. But we did get into a minor accident. Now it's a convertible. Hello, this really is an EVA convertible now. Seriously? How? Okay, I suggest we test all the next cars at maximum speed from now on. Although, I think we might not even need maximum speed. Next up is, actually a flying car. Some kind of, paraglider, or what is this? With machine guns and rockets. Seriously? Whoa! Look, a tank cannon. Seriously? Where did that come from? A tank cannon on such a tiny thing? There's really a tank cannon on it. Seriously? And explosive rounds. What kind of military equipment do we have here today? Well, alright. The most important thing is to check what it can do. Let's go. If anything, we'll just take off. I think there won't be any problems with flying here. Whoa, look. And 1, and 2, and 3. Ah, we're just being lifted up. And we're slowly taking off. Alright, let's go lower. Ta-da! Ooh. A bit of turbulence. Easy, easy, easy. Left. Right. Holy moly! Alright, that's it. It's time to take off to the right. Take off. Otherwise, what do we do? I can't. It's not moving. Hey, come on! How? Everyone has arrived. Seriously, how? It's not flying, guys. It lacks power. It's too heavy. It needs a running start to get over. Alright. I suggest we go for attempt number 2 because this car is cool. All we need to do is get up to maximum speed. At least try anyway. Let's go 50 kilometers H, enough to take off. Let's go. Whoa. Now we've taken off. So this car needs at least 50 kilometers per hour to take off. Come on. Let's accelerate and take off. At 80 kilometers per hour, it handles perfectly. So all you need with this flying car is speed. This is of course really cool. And naturally, we easily make it all the way to the finish line. Pa, 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 pa. Oops. I didn't mean to, I was just, let's say, testing out a new gun. And honestly, I didn't want to blow everything up. I swear, I think at this point even the like won't help. Although you can try. Be sure to leave a like to save all the cars. How does the saying go? Cool guys, don't look at explosions. Let's go. Hit like button and I won't look at the explosion. Just walking along cool like this with these sunglasses, not even looking at explosions. Now we don't have a car at the finish. Well, let's hope at least one car makes it to the finish. I suggest that all we do now is really try to go for maximum speed. Stop! Is that really a bucket hanging on the back there? With water? Yeah, I definitely wasn't prepared for that. But, okay, it's no big deal. Maximum speed in the Gazelle. It's skidding. We got into an accident. What kind of ice dancing is this? No, 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 come on, Gazelle! Even if it doesn't make it, that was the funniest run, 100%. There's no way it can go any further. That's it, we just fell through. Damn, that was really funny. Well, there are more and more cars now, and that can only mean one thing. More and more chances to reach the finish line. So let's start with the Jeep, the 6-wheel Jeep. As usual, we're going for maximum speed. Of course, on the first levels, we won't need it because here the cars get through perfectly anyway. Although, whoa, look at that. The car just starts sliding because it loses traction. Easy. That's really bad. The finish was a little to the left. We just flew off. Damn! So there are still some issues even if you go for maximum speed, but well, I guess not today. Okay, the wet little penguin is going to test the next car. Now this is a real off-road buggy. Just look at those huge wheels. Of course they can't compare to the Lambo because a single Lambo wheel is about 10 times bigger than this whole car. But still, are those boosters or what are they? Are those some kind of turbines? Insane. The car really does look very powerful. So I suggest we try driving it carefully. After all, the previous car almost passed the tests, but just got a little unlucky and we simply flew off to the side. All right. Oh, perfect. And here we pick up more speed and we're right at the finish line. A perfect landing. Almost. Whoa! That kind of parking works too. Luckily, the suspension can handle it. It looks gorgeous. So, we have 2 cars at the finish line. The flying one and the off-roader. And this one, well, it's for the zombie apocalypse. Alright, let's go test the next car. We have only 3 cars left. And I suggest we start with probably the one with the smallest wheels. This is our off-road sports Kamaz. It should be very fast. But there's one little problem, the suspension. This is a sports Kamaz and it's supposed to be really fast, so its suspension isn't the best. Although what? Wait, I think I can even go backwards, or rather in the opposite direction. Watch this. There we go, perfect. We're getting through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, yeah, not without issues, but the speed was much lower too. I think I shouldn't have tried this. How do I flip over now? How do I flip this car over now? Alright, I'll worry about that later. Let's go test the next boat, because this is actually a boat. And we've already tested it before and know that it can float. But honestly, we won't really need that ability for this experiment. But if you haven't seen the previous experiments with water, with various pits and monster eaters, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and check out those awesome videos. Because you'll find experiments like these very, very, very rarely anywhere else. Whoa, perfect. Just one jump and we're at the finish line. Listen, that's pretty good. Honestly, today I realized that off-road vehicles, especially fast off-road vehicles, can definitely get through even the biggest pipes. All that's left is to test the giant Lambo. And it really is huge. Just look at this. Look how small I am compared to this Lambo. Here's the steering wheel. Here are my hands. I can barely reach, but this is honestly really, really intense. But I think the first level, oh man, guys, I can't even get past the first level. Ooh, what? What the heck? My GTA just broke. Did you see that? It was like I was playing on a calculator. The FPS must have been 10 at best. What kind of nonsense is this? Holy moly. Alright. I just hope my computer doesn't explode from this many pipes. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think we don't even need to go at full speed here because the Lambo's suspension doesn't even feel these pipes. Look, we're driving perfectly over the pipes and it doesn't matter at 11, the red level. This will be the first car that can get through the red level at maximum speed. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The main thing is to land perfectly straight. That's it! We're bouncing right onto the finish line like a bouncy ball. So, how many do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars! Seriously? So, out of how many? Out of 17? Out of 18? Honestly, I don't remember. But you can write it in the comments. But more than half the cars definitely made it to the finish line today. And I can't help but be happy about that. And most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget the bell. Of course, subscribe to my channel. And write in the comments which cars we should use next time to test them in this experiment. And as always, it was me with you, your favorite little penguin, Koki. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.